Hello everybody. Today I want to do a video to explain the bass system of the accordion. Now first of all, you have to understand some basic music theory about the keyboard, about the 12 keys that you play on the music. So that's why we just start with the keyboard here, the piano keyboard. So you see that the pair of black key and the left one here is the C. And from here on you can say C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So altogether this is one octave. And as for the black key, this is half tone higher than the C, so it's C sharp, or you can say it's half tone or half note lower than the D, so you can say it's D flat. So this one is either C sharp or D flat, and the same is this one is D sharp or E flat. And this is F, and this is F sharp, this is G, and this is G sharp or A flat, and this is A sharp, or actually you can also say B flat. So this will be used very often in the accordion when you play the left hand, and I will explain it later. So basically, this is how the names of the 12 keys. So if you have only a 72 bass accordion, that will be sufficient, because then you have all the 12 keys on the bass side. Now let's go to the bass. Now first of all, if you have white key like I have, I would go to the C, which is this one, and I would paint it red. And if you have black key, black buttons, you can paint it white so that you can see it in the mirror. And go 3 buttons up, the 4th one you paint it again, and it goes down also 1, 2, 3, the 4th one you paint it red or white again. So this is more easy for you to watch over the mirror, so when you practice towards the mirror, you can actually see it easier. Now I can explain to you all the different buttons. The first row is called counter bass. For the time being, we don't want to talk about it. The second row is called root bass. So it's the root, and so you always play this in the first beat of one measure. And this is the major chord, this is the minor chord, and then this is the 7th chord, and this is the diminished chord. We will have to understand the different chord when we play the accordion. Now let's start with the C here in the middle. The one on top of C, it's not like in the keyboard here where you have C, D, E, F, G, you know. No, here you have this very specific arrangement. C, above is G, G for girl, and then on top is D for David, and then on top is A for Anthony, and then on top it would be B, sorry. So C, this is G, this is D, this is A, and this is E. So normally you would immediately recognize E when it is in red color or in white, and then on top that would be B and F sharp. Now I have prepared one photos, and I will put it on the chat group so you can see it. Now the same thing happened downwards. This is C again, this is F, this is B flat, this is E flat, this is A flat, and this is D flat, D for David, D flat. So you don't have to understand why they are all arranged like this, but you have to remember all this. At least these few buttons you have to be very strong to remember. That is C, F, G, and then maybe D, A, E. We'll be using this a lot. Okay, so for the time being, this would be sufficient for you to understand. This is the root bass, and you can see that you have 12 different rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the minimum you need because you have 12 keys here in one octave. But some accordion you have more. This is just a repetition. You just repeat them. So don't worry about them because you always play more or less around this area. You seldom use those keys. It's only when you're really very advanced. So the first row is counter bass. You just remember this is the name, counter bass. That's it. But don't worry about it. So this is the important thing, that you always play the first beat with this root bass, and I will show you in my demo, that maybe next video, that this is important to understand. So this is the root bass, the 12 different keys, and from here you count like C, C minor, C major, C, C major, C minor, C7, and C diminished. Right? You don't have to understand what this is meaning, but when the music sheet says you play C minor, then you have to press this button, and it says C7, you have to place this, and the same for all the other keys. So for the time being, I think it's enough, and I will send a photo of this bass system to the chat group. And if you have any question, you can ask in the chat group. Okay, bye bye.